Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here and welcome to episode 2 of my Everton series for Football Manager 2015. First of all, I just want to say thank you for all the support of the first video. It's done really well since I uploaded it, and yeah, just thank you for that. Let's get into it straight away though. I want to go into the transfers. Obviously, I mentioned in the previous episode that we didn't have a lot of money to use, but I did sell a player to generate a little bit more funds, but I haven't used it as of yet. But we do have another 14 or so days left of the transfer window. How do I get into the transfers? Let me see. There we go. Okay, history. Alright, so as you can see, the players out first of all. Sold Stephen Naismith to Tottenham for 11.5 mil. Not all of it was up front, but I think it was about half and half, really. So if you have a look at Naismith, he's not really an AMC, doesn't have the passing stats. Obviously, he could be a very good shadow striker, but that doesn't fit in with my possession-based fluid football that I like to play. And he can't really play an advanced playmaker AMC role that I would like him to play. So I decided to sell him on, and I was surprised to get as much money as I did for him. So that was good. We also loaned out a promising youth prospect in Luke Garbett. He is 21 years of age, so he's on the senior side of a youth player. But he does have a very good potential to be a first team left back in the future, possibly replacing Leighton Baines. So yeah, loaned him out to Birmingham. They will play him in the first team, or they're supposed to. They said they would. So I think that is a fairly decent move, a championship club, and yeah, quite happy with that. The players in, first of all, we brought in Matthew Flamini from Arsenal for 28k per month, just to solidify that the midfield area. And as you can see, he's a fairly decent player, of a fairly high quality. Playing at Arsenal, playing at Milan as well. I think he's going to be a decent backup player, a decent bit part player as well, just in case we need to rotate and stuff like that. And then the cult classic, Timmy Cahill from New York Red Bulls for £200,000. And yeah, what can I say about Timmy Cahill? Obviously, I'm Australian, and he is our best player for our national team. Not to mention, he's just an all-round great bloke, and obviously an Everton legend as well. So yeah, absolutely delighted to bring him in. He's 34 years old, obviously, but I don't really think that's going to hamper him too much, and he's a quality player. Probably will start for us in the AMC role. Again, he's a shadow striker, but he does have much better passing. So I thought, with his stats, especially his mentals, they're very good. He'll be a very good advanced playmaker for us. And I'll just show you the roles an advanced playmaker usually uses. As you can see, he's fairly decent in all of them. His flair is a bit low. That's the only thing. Flair and vision, which are probably one of the two main things of an AMC advanced playmaker, but I think he will do very well. And the one friendly game that he actually played, he did play very well. I think he got over a 7 point something. He got a 7 point something, so no, over a 7 is a decent rating, I've realised so far playing these friendlies. Yeah, let's get into the friendlies now as well. How do I get into them? Really should have done a bit of research. No, tactics. Oh, it's probably on the home screen. Everton fixtures. There we go. Okay, so first of all, we had Columbus Crew, the American team, and we beat them 2-1 away from home in America. We were on our American tour. As you can see, not an amazing performance, but we did get 2-0 up before they got one back fairly late on. We got Lukaku and Morelos on our score sheet. The defence played seemingly well. Jagielka had a bit of a shocker towards the end. He was at fault for our goal. And as you can see, the star, Lukaku, subbed him off after 57 minutes, and he already picked up the Man of the Match award for there. We then lost to Chivas USA, who are, probably one of the worst teams in America. And as you can see, they also had Ria Kokar get sent off, the former Bolton player. So yeah, they beat us. We played pretty terribly. I actually used a second tactic that I created, and yeah, it failed miserably. I'm not sure which tactic I used in this game, but we did lose again to Sporting Kansas City 2-1 this time. Gareth Barry on the score sheet there for us. Again, we didn't play too well. Leighton Baines got the assist, I think it was off a corner. So yeah, I guess those two combining is pretty decent, but all round a pretty disappointing performance. As you can see, we did have a lot more shots than them, but it was fairly even with the shots on target. So yeah, after that game, I obviously, two losses in a row was pretty disappointing in preseason, so I changed the tactic up, and I have settled on a decent tactic, and obviously we won the next two games, the first being against Southport, away from home, back in England, so that was good. John Stones, Stephen Pienaar, and Kevin Morales on the score sheet. Morales picking up, I think, 2 assists. I'm not sure. One assist, sorry. And I think Stones was a corner that Leighton Baines swung in. So yeah, as you can see, very good ratings from some of our players. Again, disappointing to concede a goal, but you can't help it sometimes, especially with our tactic familiarity as it is. It's quite low. It's about a third of the way full. So interesting. We probably should have played a bit more friendlies to get that up a bit higher, but we'll see how we do going into the start of the season. And obviously the final game was against Braga, the Portuguese team, and we beat them 3-2. Jagielka, Lukaku and Stones on the score sheet once again, and their player, Ida, got a brace for himself. So again, another decent performance. A couple of players were a bit low. I gave Atsu a run out, and he didn't play too well. As you can see, Cahill got a 7.0. That's the game I was referring to just before. The two centre defenders played very well, Stones and Jagielka. I forgot to mention, the weirdest thing happened. Sylvain Distin, I advanced after the episode. I advanced, and it said that he was homesick. And at the age of 36, Distin, being at the club for however many seasons he's been there, I think it's like something like 6 seasons, was homesick and he wanted to go back to France. And I was really scratching my head. I put it down to a bug in the game, but I'm not sure. It was really weird. He's come back anyway, and he wants to play first team again, so I guess I'm happy with that. It was just a really weird situation. Anyway, obviously we are in the Europa League group stage, and yeah, looking forward to that as well. I'm probably going to use the Capital One and FA Cups as a kind of a youth blooding system, where I'll play a lot of youth players in both the cups, the domestic cups, to try and further our youth players and see how they go. Anyway, I think I will livecom the first game of the season for us. I don't usually do this. I only usually do it after I have made the, Community Shield or the equivalent if I'm in a different country or whatever. As I like to livecom the important games. But I feel like we should do a livecom for the first game. We do have quite a few injuries, actually. Another thing I should mention to quite a few decent players. Coleman, Barkley, he started off injured, and Eto also picked up an injury recently, but he was in poor form anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that does leave us only with Lukaku up front. I think Pienaar and Morales can both play up front as well, and I forgot about Cahill can as well. So I guess we're fairly well off in that department. It's just a little bit worrying. We're going to bring Distin back onto the bench for Flamini, I think, and we'll leave it like that. Hibbert's played half decent coming into the squad. He was in the under-21s at the start of the game, and obviously with the Coleman injury I brought him up, and he's played a bit average, but I mean he's a bit of an average player as well, so not the worst result in the world. Anyway, today's lineup will be Howard in goals, Hibbert at right back, Stones and Jagielka in the centre of our defence with Baines at left back. Osman and Barry will be our two centre midfield pairing, and I've actually made him a roaming playmaker, and Barry a deep line playmaker. The roaming playmaker is a different type of playmaker this season. As you can see, he's basically like a deep line playmaker that tries to drive the team forward. And sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background, but he tries to bring the team forward, whereas a deep line playmaker would rather play the balls off and then sit in front of his defense. So they are two different things, and I'm testing it out, and it's worked fairly decent so far. So we're going to continue with that. We're going to will we play Atsu? I think we'll take Atsu out actually, and we'll play Morales on the right, like that, and Migeti on the left, or Pienaar. I'm not sure. Like I do have a lot of options, which is good. I think we'll play Migeti today. So Migeti and Morales will be our two wingers with Cahill as the AMC today, and obviously Lukaku up front. And the bench will be Robles, Alcaraz, Distin, McCarthy, Pina, Atsu, and Gibson. And let's go. Give Timmy his number. Can we give him 17? No, we can't. Besic has 17. Rightio. Okay. Let's do this, shall we? Everton versus Stoke City at Goodison Park. And we are actually the favourites, so bit of pressure. What's this? Oh, it's like a pre-match talk, I guess. And their lineup today will be Butland, Cameron, Shawcross, Huth, and Wilson in their back four. Walters, Whelan, Sidwell, Arnautovic, Ireland, and Mame Diouf, who I am actually fairly interested in. I think I might actually... Blow advice. How do we... anyway, doesn't matter. I won't do that today. Well, that didn't work very well. Let's try and fire him up a bit more. I think there's a lot more to come from you. Alright, that's working a little bit better. Okie dokie, let's do this. Okay. I do have the highlights on key, so it shouldn't be that long of a game. And as you can see, the in-between highlights time is quite quite high, so that's good. We've got Baines with a free kick. Baines, oh, off the crossbar. Very close there. 6 minutes in, we could have had our first goal off the Baines free kick, but it is not to be. And it looks like we are playing fairly well at the moment. Cahill now. Laser back to Baines. And we are playing a control, retain possession-based football. But that was pretty poor, giving the ball away there. Go Lukaku! Use your pace, son. Come on, finish! Oh, so close. And again, penalty. Damn it! This is like a clear-cut chance right there. Really good opportunity, and we didn't take it. Approaching the 30-minute mark, and we don't look like we're playing that well. Lukaku's on a 6.5 at the moment, which is really disappointing. And Osmonds has taken a knock, and his conditioning is shocking at the moment. Butland to play it short. Shawcross, back to Butland. And Stoke are playing around with it at the back, but then they pump it long, and that's a brilliant ball to Arnautovic. And that's a horrible shot. Oh, wow. Okay, come on, boys. Let's do something. And Timmy's a bit fatigued as we approach half-time. Alright, still 0-0. We did have that one really good opportunity and the Leighton Baines free kick as well. So I'm just going to say unlucky so far, boys, and it's a pretty decent response from them as well, which I think it'll help us. So hopefully we can have a good second half here and push on, try and get the first victory of the season. I wouldn't be too upset with the draw. Obviously they're still learning the tactic and stuff. We don't actually have a striker to bring on for Lukaku, so I'm not sure what to do here. I think we might bring Cahill off, and we'll bring... There goes my dog again. Alright, we'll go Pina on for Cahill, Atsu on for McGeady, and we'll see how that plays out. The double substitution with about 14 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time. And we haven't really had a highlight so far this second half. Wow, what a boring game for a live comm, eh? Oh, could there be late drama? If we concede a late goal here, I'll probably scream off camera, of course. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Shawcross pumps it long. That's Ottomwingy. Wow. Jagielka, come on, boys. Give us one more opportunity right before the full-time whistle. Pina, come on, son. Go. Lukaku. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. You have got to be shitting me. He bloody skied it. He skied it. That was two brilliant opportunities he had, and he's, screwed both of them up. I'm just going to say unlucky. We probably should have won that game there. Oh, wow. 3 shots with 2 on target. We played a lot better than them, so that's a big positive. Their defenders were pretty decent, I guess. Leighton Baines played well for us as well. 3 shots on target is a little bit disappointing. Obviously, one of those was Lukaku's, but the possession stat is very good. I'm quite happy with that. Obviously, I mentioned we are playing a possession-based tactic, and that's worked pretty well, I guess, so far. We did keep a clean sheet, so that's another positive. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with the draw. I said that I was gonna I'll be happy if we actually achieve the draw. Um, so yeah, I'm happy with it. And there we go. Just unlocked an achievement in the clean sheet. So that's pretty much going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope this video gets as much support as the one, well, the last one did. So thank you for that. Don't forget to drop a like and a favourite. Also drop a comment. Maybe recommend some transfers for me. I'm not too sure who are the best wonder kids at the moment on the game. I'd like to know. I haven't really researched too much into it. I'm kind of just playing the game like without investigating things. I just wanted to get a straight away feel for it. That's basically going to be it, guys. I will see you in the next episode, which will most likely be a Europa League live com. If not, it will be a mid-season review just after the January transfer window shuts, and we'll go through all the fixtures from now to then and the transfers. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Goodbye.